Welcome to the UCL Pokémon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself, and we will be finishing the Week 17 matches. But before we begin, let us look at this promotional segment.
Attention, we are now at DEFCON 1. Security lockdown.
The status quo that we have enjoyed for years is now being uprooted. Jamie Traynor is trying to make it into playoffs.
What?
Jamie Traynor is trying to make it into playoffs.
No way.
He must be
Oh
stopped.
my God.
Assemble the committee. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Jamie Traynor is going to playoffs. Jamie Traynor is going to playoffs. This is not a drill.
Jamie Traynor is headed to playoffs. Jamie Traynor is headed to playoffs.
Going to playoffs.
This is
Jamie
not
Traynor
a
is going to
drill.
playoffs. Jamie Traynor is going to playoffs. This is not a drill. Copy that. Sending units en route.
Who will stand up to the call? Who will save us? Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. And now back to our normal scheduled program. The first battle will be between the Puyo Puyo Porygon Z and Philadelphia Fearos. Porygon Z will be on the player side, while the Philadelphia Fearos will be on the opponent's side. Unexpected Thunder Punch from the Flygon onto the Pelipper is going to take it down very low. Galade's going to come in against the Torterra. Galade Mega is going to Ice Punch onto the Torterra, bring it just as low as Pelipper was, and then the Zen Headbutt will take out the Torterra. It's already 6 versus 5 in turn number 3. Mega Aerodactyl is going to miss the dual wing beat onto the Piloswine and then go back out for Victini. Victini is going to resist the Icicle Crash. That means the Piloswine will have to get out of there. It looks like the Pelipper is going to survive this V-Create, but it's not going to survive the second one. Pelipper is down. That means Rain is in short supply here. It's Manaphy surely going to come out soon. Here comes the Piloswine against the Chansey now. Piloswine's going to get some rocks up. Komala in now onto the Chansey, who sets up some rocks in return. Sleep last resort from the Komala onto the Chansey is going to do a lot of damage. Is going to go for a second one and take out the Chansey. 5 versus 4. Raiku's in now. Aurasphere will take out the Komala in return. He's keeping the game very close. 4 versus 4. Here is the Dragonite. The Dragonite is going to Dragon Dance. Final Gambit is going to do no damage. It was already low. Gets a second Dragon Dance off for free. Outrage. Oh no, it doesn't look like the Philadelphia Fearos is going to be able to beat this Dragonite, who's ×2 speed, ×2 attack, going through an Outrage. This is going to be it. Outrage taking out the final Pokemon. The winner is Puyo Puyo Porygon Z. Next battle. The next battle will be between returning team Durham Dunsparce versus the Ludicolo Losers. Ludicolo Losers will be on the player side, while Durham Dunsparce is going to be on the opponent's side. Mind you, Durham Dunsparce was the Season 11 champion. Durham Dunsparce is going to send out its Duraludon on a Staraptor and kill the Staraptor with a Thunderbolt. Here comes the Cinderace, is going to scare out the Duraludon into the Talonflame. Empoleon now against Duraludon. Empoleon's going to get some Stealth Rocks down. Here comes the Sableye, going to take another Thunderbolt, bring it down to 58%. Serena is in now. Is going to get hit by unexpected foul play, take a lot of damage off, and then another foul play onto the Talonflame. They're both going to heal up here. They're both 100% again. Taunt onto the Talonflame, predicting the Will-O-Wisp that is going to take out the usefulness of this Talonflame. It's going to U-turn out into the Duraludon. Another taunt is going to happen, but I don't think the Duraludon is going to use any status moves. That Draco Meteor is going to kill the Sableye, and then The Sarita is going to die for this Cinderace. Empoleon versus the Golisopod here. Aqua Jet is doing nothing against this tanky water type. Scald trying to get that burn off. However, it's not gonna burn. The close combat will take down the Empoleon to 30% after leftovers. Cinderace versus Duraludon again now. Duraludon's gonna move first. Definitely Scarfed. It's going to hit a Draco Meteor, take it down to 14%, but then die by a Pyro Ball in exchange. The Golisopod is going to get hit by a knockoff after hitting first impression onto this Bisharp that didn't want to take that. The Bisharp is going to knock it off and get it out of the way. Heracross will come in and finish off the Bisharp. Here is the Cinderace versus Talonflame. Once again, Cinderace could have killed most likely on that, but it wasn't going to kill. It's going to switch out for the Empoleon while the Talonflame gets an opportunity to heal. The Scald will take down the Talonflame from the Empoleon to 5%. The Empoleon gets ticked with a burn damage, and then U-turned on back into the Heracross. The Heracross does not want to take any burn. It's not going to be burned, thankfully, and the Heracross is going to be able to hit a Bullet Seed. It's going to be Skill Link Bullet Seed, going to take out the Empoleon. There's only 2 Mons left now. The Cinderace is going to return a kill onto Heracross, but I don't think the Cinderace is going to be faster. Brave Bird will take out the Cinderace, and the Talonflame will live. It's going to Brave Bird onto the Sharpedo, who did not Mega. What was he thinking? Anyway, the Sharpedo gets a speed boost, but I don't think it's going to be enough Mega now. But the first impression priority just ignores the speed. The winner will be returning champion, Durham Dunsparce. The next battle will be between 6-time champion Kalamazoo Alakazam and fan favorite Metropolis Magikarp. Let's go. Kalamazoo Alakazam will be on the player's side with their Mega Diancie versus the Metropolis Magikarps with their Weezing Galar. The Weezing tries to go for a for a Toxic Spikes onto a Magic Bounce Mega Diancie who just Combined. That's going to be terrible. Earth Power will take out the Weezing Galar, while Power Gem will take out the Yanmega. Moonblast onto the Gyarados, who didn't Mega, and that for the safety, but then that's not going to be enough. The Gyarados dies immediately. Here comes the Buzzwole. It's a clean sweep. The Mega Diancie is just sweeping through. No, not the Buzzwole. Excuse me, I said Buzzwole. I meant Blacephalon. That Blacephalon is going to be 100-0'd onto by the Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie gets out of there. It's done its job. It destroyed 4 Pokemon in 5 turns. That's insane. Here comes the Bolton versus the Noivern. Noivern's going to go for a Supersonic Strike, and then U-turn onto the Bolton, who is faster than, and take out the Bolton. It is 6-0. Nidoking Sludge Wave onto the Tangrowth. The winner, 6-0, is Kalamazoo Alakazam. A team was recently kicked. We have a replacement team, Muscle Beach Love This. Welcome back to the UCL versus the Chico Chestnuts. Chico Chestnuts will be on the player side, while Muscle Beach Love This will be on the opponent's side. The Fire Blast will miss onto the Rotom Heat. That was not the correct target that he wanted. He's going to switch out into the Ditto. The Ditto will transform into the Rotom Heat, but the Rotom Heat proper will go for a Z move after Nasty Plotting the Inferno Overdrive will take out the Ditto through the resist. Z move from the Celebi, who just comes back in. Shattering Psyche will take out the Rotom Heat in return. 2 Z moves have been used. We won't see any more. Mega Mawile will come in. It's going to knock off onto the Celebi. Celebi is going to move first 2 times. The Mega Mawile will take out the Celebi with 2 knockoffs. Licky Licky back in. Licky Licky's going to predict the switch onto the Mantine, and Thunderbolt taking out the Mantine. Here comes the Dragapult, very threatening. He's going to get Thunderbolted again through the in behind the substitute. He's going to start setting up the Dragon Dance. We already saw that the Licky Licky cannot break the sub. Surely he will go for a second sub. He does go for a second sub. He's probably going to... Oh, Licky Licky's back in. Another free Dragon Dance onto the Muscle Beach love this. Muscle Beach love this. Is just letting these Dragon Dances go. The Dragapult is now 2.5 times speed and attack. The Dragon Darts should easily just sweep up the game. This should be over. Will the Shadow Sneak do enough? It will not. Phantom Force now going for the Dragapult. Dragapult is going to go for the Phantom Force and do a lot of damage onto the Alomomola, and the Alomomola is going to go for a Healing Wish. Thankfully, the Doublade is not available to attack. However, unfortunately, now the Doublade has a chance. He's going to Shadow Sneak onto the Dragapult, and the Mamoswine is now in. It's too late. The Mamoswine is going to be... Oh, wait, hold up. It's very low here. Nope, the Mamoswine is going to be able to attack first. He didn't Shadow Sneak, and the winner will be Chico Chestnuts. Remember to subscribe to Richard E.B., the guitarist himself. He's been happy to let us use his music for our background music. The link will be in the description below. The next battle will be between Christian Sankirums, the Commissioner, versus Losable. Let's go. Christian Sankirums will be on the player's side, while Losable will be on the opponent's side. Ambipom will fake out into this Greninja, flinches. The Ambipom is now going to get out of there. Hydro Pump onto the Venusaur, it misses. The Greninja will have to get out, does not want to get Giga Drained. The Venusaur will try to Giga Drain, however, the Weezing will be able to resist against it. Leech Seed will miss the Weezing, while the Weezing gets a Toxic Spike in return. Heatran comes in versus the Alakazam. It's going to be a double switch. The Chople Berry will protect the Heatran from damage. Dark Pulse will do a lot of damage onto the Mega Alakazam, who then misses, probably shook up from that Dark Pulse, misses the Focus Blast. Steel Beam will hit from the Heatran. Conkeldurr will come back in and get a return kill onto the Heatran. Here comes Ninetales Alola. Conkeldurr did not switch out. The Ninetales Alola will be able to take out the Conkeldurr, and Ninetales Alola will get out of there. Rock Blast from the Archeops onto the returning Mega Venusaur will do a little bit of damage. Mega Venusaur will switch out again. The dual Wing Beat will hit onto the Arctozolt. This is a Slush Rush Arctozolt. It's going to get the Archeops to switch out. Bolt Beak will come down onto the Glastrier. Another Bolt Beak. That's 2 Bolt Beaks. And then the high horsepower will do a lot of damage onto the Arctozolt. The hail will go away. However, the Bolt Beaks will still be in play. Weezing will be sacrificed. Greninja will come back in back to the Ninetales Alola. Dark Pulse will be resisted by the Ninetales Alola. Surely it will threaten out the Greninja. The Greninja will go for a Hydro Pump, trying to do some damage before it dies. It will miss. Ninetales Alola will take out the Greninja with a Blizzard. Archeops back in. It's going to Dual Wing Beat again. Dual Wing Beat will finally take out the Ninetales Alola. Arctozolt, the friend of Tox Facade, will come in and take out the Archeops, and this should be it. Bolt Beak from the Arctozolt will take out the Glastrier. The winner is the Commissioner, Christian Sankirums. Next battle. Never Lucky UCL has answered the call to try to stop Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys from entering playoffs. Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys will be on the player side, while Never Lucky UCL will be on the opponent's side. GOURGEIST comes in onto the Seismitoad, who goes for Stealth Rocks. Z-Move! Z! Trick or Treat! Will get an Omni Boost onto the GOURGEIST, switching Venusaur to the Ghost type. Poltergeist will take out the Venusaur. Another Poltergeist onto the Machamp. He's going to try to knock off, doesn't do that much damage. The Seed Bomb will take out the Machamp. What is going on? Here comes the Gardevoir. The Gardevoir goes for a Mega. Poltergeist, it takes out the Gardevoir Mega. What is going on? A Z-Move, Trick or Treat. GOURGEIST is sweeping through Never Lucky UCL. No, it's going to be another Seed Bomb. Takes out the Seismitoad. The Poltergeist misses. Delphox stops the 6-0. The GOURGEIST is down, but the Mega Absol is in. It's going to get a return kill for its friend GOURGEIST. We have never seen that in the UCL. Z-move GOURGEIST. It's going to be a 5-0 win for Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys. Hashtag somebody stop Jamie Trainer 21. Stop Jamie Trainer 21. Assemble the committee. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Stop Jamie 21. Stop Training 21. Jamie Trainer's trying to make it to playoffs. This is not a drill. The final match will be between the E-Mouse and Polions, new to the league, versus the Southampton Hitmontops. Let's go. We had to cue the final music for the UCL. E-Mouse and Polions will be on the player side, while Southampton Hitmontops will be on the opponent side. Parting shot from the Obstagoon onto the Swampert. Swampert's going to get some Stealth Rocks down. Here is the Hitmontop, the pride of Southampton. They're going to trade Toxics. Here comes the Obstagoon again. The Swampert's going to flip turn into the Hariyama. Hariyama is going to get parting shotted on by the Obstagoon. Here comes the Necrozma. Necrozma is going to go for a Cosmic Power, but here comes the Z-move Hariyama. Black Hole Eclipse. However, the parting shot and the Cosmic Power is going to save the Necrozma. Swampert has to get back in. What is Swampert going to do? Necrozma is going to Cosmic Power. However, the Swampert is going to try to cripple this Necrozma's carry potential by toxicking it. The Necrozma goes for a rest. Necrozma is healthy again. Here comes the Entei. Entei is going for Flare Blitzes, trying to take out the Necrozma before it wakes up. It might work. Necrozma is still sleeping. Entei will take out the Necrozma in 3 Flare Blitzes before the Necrozma can do anything. Obstagoon back in. Entei is going to get out of there. Another parting shot onto the Swampert. This is how it all started, into the Mega Banette. What is Banette going to do? Swampert's definitely going to either go for a Toxic or flip turn out. He's going to go for the Toxic. Banette's going to try to avoid the Toxic. However, the Obstagoon's going to hit it in return. Obstagoon finally taking out the Swampert. Swampert is going to get that tick off with the Toxic onto the Obstagoon. Here comes the Hariyama versus the Hitmontop. Hitmontop's going to go for another Toxic. Lots of Toxic being spread around this game. Delmise versus the Hitmontop. The Hitmontop will go for a rest. However, the Anchor Shot will keep the Hitmontop in. It's only a matter of time before Delmise claims its victim. He's going to go for a Poltergeist, even though he already used Knockoff and saw that he didn't have an item. That's going to lose a turn. The Delmise is going to Anchor Shot. The Hitmontop does not go for another rest. It's going to get killed by the Anchor Shot from the Delmise. The Delmise is getting very low. Stack Attacka in. Who's moving first? It's going to be the Delmise. Delmise goes for a grass move. The Delmise is going to die after the Stack Attacka gets down Stealth Rocks. Mega Latias is now in. Is going to Aura Sphere onto the Stack Attacka and kill it. Oh no! The Aura Sphere will be super effective versus this Obstagoon. He's going to get out of there in return. Obstagoon's going to go for a Throat Chop against the Hariyama. Hariyama's been in doing a lot of work in this game. Hariyama's going to go for the close combat and take out the Obstagoon. Finally, here is the Mega Banette. Did not Mega yet against the Hariyama. Here comes the Mega. Shadow Claw will surely take out the slower fighting type. Entei is in now. Destiny Bond will be for the Mega Banette. It's going to take out Entei with it. All that's left is the Dracozolt versus the Thunderous Incarnate. Thunderous Incarnate's going to go for a Nasty Plot. Mega Latias is waiting in the wings. However, the Dracozolt is faster than the Thunderous Incarnate. It's going to take it out. It's going to be A-Mouse and Polion's first win. Congratulations to the E-Mouse and Polion. We sat down to talk with how he felt on his first win. I don't know if I really have much to say about it. He got fucked up, to be honest. Couldn't hang. Wow! So you're saying that you just stomped him out? Wow, wait till they all hear this. Nah, it was just stupid easy for me, honestly. Wow, looks like we have a rivalry brewing between the Southampton Hitmontops and the E-Mouse Empoleons. We'll have to see what unfolds in the next time that they cross paths. The following matches were decided by forfeit. Shin Tensai Rebirth will forfeit to Gotham City Golbats, and All Comps Are Bad will forfeit to the Shell City Shelter. Thank you for watching the Week 17 videos for the UCL Pokemon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. It was a pleasure. Stay tuned for a promotional segment. The boy, he doesn't know what kind of danger he's in. After week 23, turn 26, the New York Metropolitan will be no more. Week 23, the U3L. The U3L versus DM Good Boy.